Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm working on my Moken 10 PDL. Here in my steering column, there's got 5 screws that I've already loosened up, and if you come to the back here, see my line's frayed. So I'm going to replace the cable. I'm going to take a 1.5 millimeter Allen, loosen up the set screw. You can see the cable is moving back and forth. I'm going to cut the back here, then I'm going to go to the front and cut the front. I got the cable off of Amazon. It's like 20 bucks for two 15-foot pieces. Comes with a clasp. You can see right here. Nothing fancy. Just stick the cables through it, pinch it down. You'll see in the front steering column. What I realized here is I'm cutting the back, but you don't have to cut the back. This was my first time, and it's trial and error. You could just cut the front cable and pull it through the back, which you're getting ready to see after I get this cut. And pay attention to when you pull your 5 screws out of your steering cable, how your cables go through there. That way when you put the new one back in, they loop kind of funny. And right there I pulled the cable out. As I'm pulling the cable out, I can feel there's a tube inside the kayak, so it guides the cable. When I insert the new cable right here, it just guides it all the way from the back to the front. When I got to the little insert in the front, just wiggled it and it popped right through. You want to slide your insert on first here, and then you're going to take your cable, and there's a little bolt. It's got a through hole. You're going to slide your cable through this through hole, loop it around. It creates a little loop, and then you're going to stick it right back through that insert. I left about a 1/4 inch, maybe a little less, 1/8 inch sticking out. Then I'm going to take these crimpers and I'm going to crimp down on it. I'm going to push that clasp down right to it, but I'm not going to try to keep it super tight. It's got a little bit of play, a little bit of room so it can spin, because that's going to spin inside your steering column there, in your steering box. You don't want it to get all bound up. So once I get this crimped, I'm going to put it back down. I'm going to put 1 screw in it so I can go to the back and it don't pop off while I'm trying to thread through the cable through the back through hole inside the bolt there. And once I thread it through in the back, I'm going to adjust the set screw. Once again, it's an Allen. I believe it's a 1.5. But you don't want to over snug it. I think that's what I might have done on the other cable. See how the line was frayed? There was just like one fray busted off. I think my wife got into the lily pads and made a turn, and I just had the set screw kind of tight, because when I first got the kayak, I had to adjust the drive a little bit. But here you go, you see I'm going to push this back in. You'll hear a little click when you get the handle about where you want it. It should be facing straight out. I'm going to put 1 screw, like I said, go to the back. You'll see here once I get the cable through this through hole in this bolt here, when I set the screw, the set screw, I'm not going to pull the cable real tight. I'm going to leave a little bit of place, because when you go to turn left or right, if it's too tight, the rudder you won't get the complete turning ability out of the kayak. It kind of limits it. So once I get this set screw here, you'll see me, I'll go to the front and move the handle, and you'll see the rudder move. And that's basically it. It's pretty simple. The first time I've done it. It's a learning thing. If you know an easier way, a better way, comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna post another video, same kayak, putting kayak on the front. You heat it up with a heat gun and put a keel guard, so every time I pull up to the boat ramp, the front hits the concrete, kind of scrapes the front and creates a flat spot. I already did it on my lure, 11.5. From Feel Free also. But if you'd like to see that, give me a thumbs up, comment in the section. See, here we go. You can see the rudder moving. Pretty simple. Took me about 1.5 hours, but now that I know how to do it, I figure 1/2 hour, 45 minutes. It's a pretty simple process. If you're mechanically inclined, I think you can get it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good day. Thanks for watching.